Imagine yourself standing in front of a closed door, a mysterious door, locked, which you know guards something magnificent on the other side. The feeling is clear, the key to open it is not outside, not anywhere in the material world, it is within you. This door represents the third eye, also known as the pineal gland, and the key is precisely the activation of this hidden center of spiritual power. Throughout history, many mystical and initiatory traditions have pointed to this secret. In the 33rd degree of Freemasonry, for example, the initiate learns that true power does not come from the outside, but from discovering this inner key. Practices such as deep meditation, yoga, and even simple exposure to sunlight are not just healthy habits, they are techniques designed to awaken the dormant energy within the pineal, this small point hidden in the center of the brain that holds immense mysteries. By understanding this process, you begin to realize that reality is not just what the physical eyes can see. There is a portal, and it is within you, waiting for the moment when you will have the courage to turn the key and cross into a new level of consciousness. Numbers are everywhere. They mark the day we are born, the number of our house, the hours we see on the clock. And even though they often go unnoticed, they carry a silent language, capable of organizing and revealing the deepest secrets of life. In nature, we see mathematical patterns in flowers, shells, and galaxies. In science and technology, numbers shape discoveries and inventions. In art and culture, they manifest as perfect proportions, harmonies, and rhythms that touch our soul. This is not merely a coincidence. It is as if the entire universe were written in a numerical code, and each of us could decipher it if we learned to observe more closely. Perhaps you have already noticed that certain numbers seem to follow you throughout life, appearing repeatedly at decisive moments. This happens because numbers are not just tools for counting or measuring, they are powerful symbols, capable of opening doors to a greater understanding of ourselves and reality. When you begin to see the world through this lens, you discover that numbers are like signs left by the universe itself, indicating paths and revealing hidden truths that have been in front of you all along. Among all the numbers that make up this secret language of the universe, there is one that stands out for its power and depth, the number 33. It is considered a master number, a symbol of spirituality, enlightenment, and completeness. In esoteric, Kabbalistic, and Pythagorean traditions, 33 appears as the highest expression of consciousness, representing the ability to transform individual experiences into universal wisdom. In Christianity, this number gains even more significance, as Jesus Christ completed his mission and made the greatest sacrifice at the age of 33, leaving humanity an eternal legacy of redemption. This detail is not seen as mere coincidence, but as confirmation that 33 carries within it the symbol of renewal and transcendence. In initiatory orders such as Freemasonry and the Rosicrucians, reaching the 33rd degree is a sign of spiritual mastery and profound understanding of the mysteries of existence. This number, therefore, is not just a mathematical abstraction. It is an archetype, a calling, a reminder that a path to enlightenment exists. Whenever 33 appears in your life, it is as if the universe is sending a message: you are on the threshold of a transformation, ready to access higher levels of consciousness and understand truths that were previously hidden. In sacred geometry, every shape, every angle, and every proportion carries profound spiritual meaning. Among these symbols, the tetrahedron holds a special place. It is formed by 4 triangular faces, representing the 4 fundamental elements: earth, water, air, and fire. This simple yet powerful figure is seen as a model of creation, stability, and the interconnection that sustains the entire universe. When we observe the tetrahedron, we notice that the number 33 also intertwines with it, symbolizing the harmony between the earthly and the divine. In many ancient traditions, this shape was considered a sacred map, a key to understanding how the cosmos is organized and how life manifests. It is as if geometry were the secret language of God, used to design reality itself. And when we understand this, we realize that we are not facing static figures, but living patterns that vibrate in tune with our consciousness. The 33, placed in this context, appears as the point of balance, the bridge between the material and the spiritual. Recognizing this harmony is like tuning into the frequency of the universe itself, feeling that everything has order, purpose, and reason to exist. At the center of our brain, hidden in a quiet and little explored region, lies the pineal gland, also called the third eye. Small in size, yet immense in meaning, it has been revered by many spiritual traditions as the portal to other dimensions of consciousness. Modern science recognizes its biological function, the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep and the body's rhythm. But there is more. The pineal is also associated with the production of a mysterious substance, known as DMT, or dimethyltryptamine, nicknamed the spirit molecule. This compound, also found in certain sacred plants, can induce mystical experiences, altered states of perception, and sensations of unity with the universe. For this reason, many cultures refer to it as the sacred fluid, an essence that, when released, opens doors to higher dimensions of consciousness. Activating the pineal means awakening this dormant potential within us, allowing access to visions, intuitions, and understandings far beyond the physical world. It is as if the gland were a spiritual antenna, capable of receiving invisible frequencies and connecting us to subtler realities. For centuries, spirituality and science walked separate paths, but today we begin to see how these two visions can meet at the same point: human consciousness. One of the most striking examples is the work of psychiatrist Rick Strassman, known as the DMT man. In his studies, he administered this substance to volunteers and recorded experiences that went far beyond what traditional science could explain. People reported encounters with spiritual entities, perceptions of other dimensions, cosmic unity sensations, and unprecedented mental clarity. These descriptions match the accounts of ancient spiritual masters, shamans, and practitioners of mystical traditions, who claimed to access the same elevated states through rituals, meditation, and ancestral practices. Science then begins to confirm what the ancients already knew: there is a link between the physical and the spiritual, and the pineal gland may be the key to this portal. This convergence opens a new frontier of knowledge, where we no longer need to choose between reason and faith. Now, we have the opportunity to understand that spirituality can be studied, and science can be illuminated by what was once considered only mystery. Activating the pineal gland is much more than a simple spiritual exercise, it is a path of inner transformation. This process involves simple yet powerful practices, such as daily meditation, deep breathing techniques, repeating specific mantras, and regular exposure to sunlight, which nourishes and awakens the pineal. Nutrition also plays an essential role, as a balanced and natural diet helps keep this center clean and receptive. Within this process, the number 33 acts as both a symbol and a guide. You can, for example, use it in meditation, visualizing it as a light expanding within you, or incorporating it into positive affirmations that strengthen your spiritual connection. Small rituals, like noticing the number when it appears in your daily life, can serve as reminders that you are on the right path. With dedication, this practice awakens something grand: the release of the sacred fluid, bringing experiences of mental clarity, heightened intuition, and a sense of unity with the universe. From this awakening, your perception of life changes forever. You are no longer merely an observer of reality, but a conscious co-creator, connected to higher dimensions and able to transform not only yourself but also the world around you. Now tell me, while listening to these words, did you ever feel that this knowledge was speaking directly to you? Did it feel as if certain parts of this video were connected to something you already knew but couldn't explain? If so, I want you to comment below right now, type, "I found the key." By doing this, you reinforce your decision to cross this inner door and, at the same time, connect with others on the same journey of awakening. So write in the comments, "I found the key," and let's create a chain of expanded consciousness together. The spiritual journey does not end here. What we have shared in this video is just the tip of a deep knowledge that can completely change the way you see life. That's why I invite you to continue with me, subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and dive into other videos I've prepared with the same intensity and purpose. Each video is a new key, and each key opens a new door to enlightenment. Remember, The number 33 is not just a symbol, but a calling. The pineal gland is not just a gland, but a portal. And you are not just someone seeking answers, you are the answer the universe has chosen to manifest at this very moment. May this light continue to shine within you, guiding your steps and expanding your consciousness. See you in the next video.